Welcome back to Post Movie Clarity. We didn't do it in my car this time. We actually made it all the way back home because, oh boy, there's a lot to talk about and a lot to enjoy in this film. So, for the longest time, I have said that the formula for aliens is super simple. And it's amazing to me that in some way, shape, or form, Ridley Scott attempted to reinvent the wheel when the wheel didn't need to be reinvented in the form of Prometheus and Alien Covenant, which is woman is reluctant to go to a place, gets convinced by others to go to said place, arrives at place, and is proven right that she should not have come to this place to begin with, while she's being stalked by some form of alien or some form of droid. Let's go down the cast because the cast for this is absolutely fantastic. Kaylee Spaney as Rain Calla something. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're gonna actually see what her character name is for this. Cause I could have sworn it's like Caraday or something along those lines. Maybe it's easy if I just go here and no, everywhere she's just Rain, and I know she definitely has a last name because she says it when she's going into stasis as she's going out into the stars. So I think it's like Caraday or something along those lines. She's fantastic in this film. Definitely one of the standouts. I really hope going forward that we see a whole lot more of her. She fits easily into the Sarah Connor and Ellen Ripley boots. Like when she's terrified, you see it on her face. When she's in go mode, you see it on her face. I absolutely adore this character. And it's a hallmark of the Alien franchise to consistently give us really well written female characters where they're typically the ones that are trying to be the voice of reason in a situation and then are just consistently being let down by the people around them. David Johnson as Andy, the android in this film. Listen to me. There is a power vacuum that has been left. Kang the Conqueror has been defeated. He's been sent to the Shadow Realm. I am 100% okay with all of those roles that were basically stripped away from oh my god, why the hell did I forget his name? Jesus. I'm sorry, like you guys know that I have brain fog, so I'll legitimately forget someone's name. What the hell? Jonathan Majors. Jesus. But there are a bunch of roles that were lost by Jonathan Majors. I am 100% okay with David Johnson being the guy to basically just fall into that role. I found myself, while Kaylee Spaney's reign fell into the boots of the female hero, I found his Andy synthetic falling into like the most interesting character role where like what is it? Do sheep There's a quote about whether or not there's a quote about right, do electric sheep dream of androids? About whether or not there's like a ghost in a machine, whether or not a machine can have a level of humanity by being around humans for a really, really long time. His android character of Andy falls into that perfectly. Where we see as the film progresses, he starts off as just I'm here to help my favorite human. And then he gets upgraded on the network and he's like, yeah, but what if I don't want to help my favorite human? But then as the story progresses and that bond is reformed between them, he's like, you know what? This is why I was helping my favorite human to begin with. I absolutely love that. And I'm hoping that if we get a sequel to this film, please let's get a sequel to this film. Right now, its budget was 80 million and it's made 120 million at the box office, and it just came out. What was this last week? So I can only hope during its theatrical run it hits maybe 200 million, maybe 240 million. Because please, like between this and Prey, the two pillars of space horror are back. and and I can't deal with the two pillars being mediocre again. Like Prey 8, this film 8. The two pillars are back. All we need now is for Terminator to be back as well. And we're getting an anime, and I'm hoping that anime slaps. But outside of that, I'm happy that both the Predator franchise and the Alien franchise are back where they belong to be. Talking about the rest of the cast of this film, we've got Archer Renix as Tyler. He was serviceable. Isabella Merced. I completely forgot that this was Dora the Explorer. 100%. She was in something else as well. She wasn't just in Dora the Explorer. She was in Transformers The Last Night. I completely forgot about that. But holy scream queen. Like, when it comes to letting out a terrifying from the soul scream, oh, she is most certainly up there. The way in which her face can convey just sheer levels of terror is absolutely fucking fantastic. Then of course we've got Spike Fern as Bjorn, which is the cousin. His character definitely falls into the role of like annoying slimeball that you're hoping gets got, but then completely does a little bit of a twist where like you end up being rooting for him for a second before he's one of the characters is essentially he's going to get taken out. it's, it's we the alien formula is very straightforward. There's only two people max are making it out of this situation. Maybe one. It's definitely one, but two people max is making it out of this situation. The annoying characters or the ones who have jokes, they never survive. I take that back. Danny McBride's character survives in Alien Covenant, and he was definitely the crack jokes, have fun like character. But that's the only other time that has ever happened. I knew his character was dead the second his character was introduced. And then we've got Eileen Wu as Navarro, who's the pilot. Another person who is super serviceable. I kind of wish we'd gotten a little bit more in regards to the character, because this is one of the only characters that is religious. We've run into religious characters before. Alien Covenant had the captain be religious and him expressing his faith, and it was kind of a battle of theology between both him and David in regards to the definition of being a good man. And in this film, we kind of touch on Navarro being faithful, where we see her praying before, and then when a situation goes really bad, we see her basically break down and fall back into prayer again. But we never really get to explore her character before her character doesn't make it. Let's put it like that. Well, then again, the trailers definitely do spoil the fact that her character is going to die, since in the trailers for the film, we see exactly what happens to her. But fantastic cast. But let's talk about the film. I think the film hits the correct notes. What I mean by that is it starts off as Alien. Then it slowly transitions into Aliens. And then it kind of bounces back, and then it transitions back a little bit into Alien. And what I mean by that, it starts off as claustrophobic horror, where you're being hunted by this thing. Then it goes into a situation where, okay, now it's not just one thing, it's many things. You've got face huggers and you've got the thing. But then it transitions back into, okay, now that we've escaped that crazy situation, the thing is still with us, and now we're still being hunted by the thing. Perfect. I love it. I love when it transitioned into Aliens. I loved when we moved away from Aliens and we went back into Alien. It hits those notes perfectly without misstepping in any way or fucking up its beat. When it has to be fast and it has to be crazy, it's fast and crazy. When it has to be slow and it has to be sinister, it's slow and sinister. That is good. Alien works best when it's claustrophobic, where not only can the creature kill you, but the environment can kill you. There's like this fantastic scene where it's kind of like a Wild West standoff, where the alien is smart enough to know that is a gun, and if you shoot me with that gun, I will die. But the humans are also smart enough to know that this thing has acid for blood, and if we shoot it here because we're on the bottom level of the ship, we're all going to die. So that creates like a level of tension that is extremely fucking enjoyable. Like 100% enjoyable. I love it. Across the board 100%. I absolutely fucking love it. That was really really great. And then on top of the environment trying to kill you and the creatures trying to kill you, you have to worry about the decisions that the people around you are going to make. So there's like a 3-tier system in regards to threat. Sometimes the creature is at the top of the list for the threat, and other times it's at the bottom of the list and the humans are at the top of the list. And then sometimes the humans are in the middle, the environment's at the top and the creatures at the bottom, and it's an interchangeable list that is good. The formula is super fucking simple. Space, aliens, woman trying to survive, everything going wrong, woman being right about not ever coming here originally, escape. But no, I adore this film. It definitely falls into Mr. Alvarez, who's the director, Fede Alvarez. He did Evil Dead in 2013, which in all honesty I kind of felt as though that should have been the birth of a new Evil Dead franchise, because I thought it was fantastic, and it never equaled out to that. Which, speaking of that, there was a woman in that, Jane Levy. I think she played the main chick who gets basically. Does she play the main chick? She plays Mia, right? Yeah. I always felt as though her movie role should have shot higher because of Evil Dead, because of just how fantastic she was in that. He also did Don't Breathe, the 2016 version, which was also fantastic for a whole claustrophobic, this blind guy is fucking hunting us. Um but Alien Romulus may be like the top tier. And my man is also working on a Dante's Inferno game. I mean, a Dante's Inferno game movie. Boy, when I tell you he finna, oh boy, just look. Give it. Give it to me. I need it. But no, Alien Romulus is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely say go and check it out. You are going to have an absolute fucking ball. Kaylee Spaney, I'm hoping to watch her career just like take off. She's absolutely fantastic. Um, uh, Isabella Marced, I'm hoping to see her in some more stuff. Everybody else, like I said, is pretty serviceable, and I'm really hoping to see more from Fede Alvarez, like what he's able to bring to the table, because not only did he direct this film, he also wrote this film, so that's going to be dope as hell. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Alien Romulus, and I will catch you in the next one. People have been telling me that I need to start saying this when my videos end, because I'm missing out on stuff. So if you are not subscribe to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and also hit that like button to help us out with the algorithm. that was the most YouTube AI generated thing I feel as though I've ever said. But yeah, help us out. Peace.